Ski town lodges are emptier than last year, but rates keep rising and tax revenue is soaring. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, U.S. Highway 285 remains closed at Kenosha Pass, 12 hours longer than expected. CDOT closed both lanes last night around 5 p.m. for snow removal on 20 miles between Fairplay and Grant and has not lifted that closure due to poor visibility today. Both lanes were supposed to reopen 5 a.m. Ski town lodges are charging more this season thanks to big snow, raising rates nearly 4% compared to last year, despite fewer guests. A room that cost $250 per night last winter now runs $260. Analytics firm Destimetrics reports on bookings through January, showing the rate increase helped lodges maintain revenue, while bookings dropped about 1%. Bookings have been down every month this year except April, up a whopping 20%. Lodging is a major source of cash for Summit County governments, pumping a combined $6.38 million into town budgets last year. Breckenridge is the biggest chunk of the pie, 83% of that total, or $5.3 million from tax revenue, thanks to a 3.4% lodging tax and more rooms than the other three towns combined. Frisco charges 2.35% on every room, earning about $550,000 annually, while Silverthorne and Dillon charge 2%, banking $372,000 and $165,000 respectively. Breck's lodging revenue has grown the most, up 30% since 2016, representing more than a quarter of the town's tax income, just about equal to sales tax. December revenue was not available from Dillon and Silverthorne. Summit School's Carrie Bueller is retiring this summer after 4 years as superintendent, and the search is on now for her replacement. Tracy Karish with the school board.
I can tell you we are in a changing time in education, not just in Summit County or even in Colorado, but across our country. And so what we really need to find is a leader who is very effective and comfortable working in times of change.
What does that candidate look like?
Being Summit County, we have things like workforce housing. We have living wage issues that we're discussing as a community. They are going to need to be actively engaged as a strong community partner.
The board wants public input throughout the process, with 11 public meetings held almost weekly starting in March. Find the full meeting schedule at summit.k12.co.us. Tomorrow in Vail, you are invited to Gondola One in Vail Village for a First Tracks rip down Riva Glade in honor of Jake Burton Carpenter. Ian Warda with Burton Snowboards.
We'll definitely feel Jake's presence. He will absolutely be here with us. It's going to be a difficult one for a lot of reasons, definitely an emotional and a special event without Jake for the first time, but it's definitely one that I think we all need.
Gondi One opens at 8 a.m. for that Memorial First Tracks. The public is welcome, but you've got to be there by 8. In sports, all Colorado teams are off tonight, back tomorrow for the Avalanche and Nuggets. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon. Today were halfpipe qualifiers at the Burton US Open in Vail, where Ruki Tamita qualified first for ladies, one of 3 Japanese riders making Saturday's final. The unstoppable Scotty James was top qualifier for men, and he was having a blast in the modified halfpipe with a 13-footer up top and 22-footer below.
I could probably tell you the day I learned to frontside invert, and it was when I was back in Australia having fun in the pipe, and now we're using them in a competition here at the US Open. And
Dillon's Chase Blackwell also makes halfpipe finals. The US Open continues tomorrow with slopestyle finals starting 11 a.m. with the ladies. Silverthorne's own Red Gerard competes with the guys. And today was opening day of state ski championships for Alpine and Nordic. The Summit High Alpine ski team sent 18 skiers to Giant Slalom at Beaver Creek. The Nordic team raced Classic at Malloy Park in Minturn. Tomorrow is day 2 of state with slalom at the Beef and skate in Minturn. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.